Hey guys, it's me, Terri of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome to another WIP Wall Wednesday. This is episode number 14. So I'm still working on my sleeping project. This is the granny square blanket that I've been working on for a few weeks now. But I am getting some progress on it, slowly but surely. So I'll show you what I had for last episode, 2 weeks ago. I had 3 rows completed with 2 new squares started at the bottom, okay? Is that 3? No, that's not 3. I can't count. That's 4 with 3 rows at the 3 squares at the bottom, okay, and 4 rows. Okay, well, I didn't work on any more of this part, but I did make some more squares. Okay, so I'm still using my little scrap balls that I have in my jars. They're in the other room. But anyway, I have gotten 12 squares done, and this time I did make sure that I wove in all of the yarn tails at the back. So here is the first one, or one of them. So I have one, see, weaved in the tails. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did use some variegated yarn on some of them as well. Let's see, this is number 7 and number 8, number 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so I stopped at 12 because I thought that would complete the row that I'm working on and start and then do a whole another row because I have 7 squares across. But I forgot that I have 3 down there, not 2, and so I'm gonna have 1 extra. So that's good. I mean, fine. But anyway, so that is going to at least get this row finished and 1 more. So that will give me, what is that? 4, 5, 6 rows across, 6 by 7, and then we'll see how big that is. I'm sure I'll probably keep going on it a little while longer. So that is all that I've done for my WIP Wall Wednesday. It wasn't a whole lot, but I have been working on a crochet along that I had to do a tutorial for, and some other larger projects, and so that's all I got done. But at least this episode, or knowing that I had to make this video, it motivated me to get some work done on it, so glad for that. Okay, so that is really it. I will say that since I know this video is super short, I'll just put this on here, but I made a couple of acquisitions. I had to go to Walmart today, and they had this lonely little skein of yarn on the clearance aisle, so I had to just pick it up. It just looks so lonely on that shelf. And it is a pretty color blue. This is a Red Heart with Love in the color Blue Hawaii. So I picked that up, and then I picked up some fabric. I needed some fabric for some liners in some of the tote bags that I've been sewing, and they had this big, it says it's 1 yard, but it feels awful thick. I'm thinking it might be more than that, but it's this pretty kind of dappled looking purple. I got that one. It was a remnant piece. And then I got a couple of 1 yard pieces. This yellow that's got some polka dots on it, and then a white with pink, purple scrolly stuff, a yard of that, and then a 2 yard piece of the yellow. Now, solid yellows, because okay, so the tote bags that I've been making, I haven't showed any of them yet, but they're patchwork type tote bags, and they use the jelly roll if you know anything about fabric, these are called jelly rolls. But what it is strips, 2.5-inch strips of fabric. This is just a piece of one, but they're 2.5-inch strips of fabric that are like 42 inches long. Yeah, they're 42 inches long, and they all come in like coordinating patterns. This one I just ordered. I haven't even taken it apart. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's got, there it goes. Okay, I unpackaged it. But this one it's got like a lemon theme going on, and so it's all coordinating fabrics, and that all work together. It's got some polka dot fabrics. Anyway, since I bought this roll, there's some more lemons. I needed some yellow to have like the lining, okay? And then I also have another one that I have purchased that's got a bunch of shades of purples, okay? So that's why I bought this and this to be used as liners. Okay, so like I said, I haven't showed any of the tote bags that I've been making, but if you've watched me this long in this video and you are still here listening to me or watching me, I will give you a sneak peek. How about that? Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, so these are the bags that I've been making with these jelly roll strips, and I'm hoping that everybody will like it. It's a fun pattern for me to sew together, and so I've been really having a good time making them. So this was a coordinating fabric set, and so this is the tote bag that I made out of it. Okay, I've made 4. I had enough of these strips to make 4 out of one of these rolls, so that's awesome. And the inside, of course, it is lined. It's got a magnetic snap, and it's got a pocket inside, okay? And then it's got handles. Anyway, this was one of them I made out of those strips. And then I made another one, just kind of bringing out another of the colors. So this one has got more of the orange that I brought out of these pieces, okay? And the inside of this one is blue with a pocket on the inside, see? It's like an aqua. So I made those 2, and I made 2 more. This one, I made this one. And it is, let's see, this one's lined with a print. Print. And the pocket inside is the same color as that print. And this one actually was my very first one that I made. And I enjoyed the pattern so much that I made more of them. So this one is my first one. And this one has got a really pretty inside. It's got the bandana print on the inside. See? And it's got, and it has the pocket. It has a pocket on the inside, but it's the same color as the fabric. Anyway, so those are the tote bags I've been making. Among some of the other ones, I know that you, anybody that's on Facebook, they did see this one that I made. Now this one is for me. I only had a little bit of fabric of this Jetsons fabric, and I just had to make something out of it, and because it reminds me of my childhood, and so I have very little of the Jetsons fabric left. And I used a ribbon for the handle. Anyway, what is the inside? Oh, the inside is, I had to piece together, because like I said, this one was for me, and so I had to piece together a lining. It was supposed to be the solid gray in there. I didn't have enough fabric, and so I used a little bit of that houndstooth that I used for the llama bag. I had some scraps left, had to use a little bit of that to have enough to line the whole entire thing. But anyway, like I said, this one is for me because I've had this fabric forever, and it just reminds me of my childhood. But I do like this size bag. So and the pattern that I used for it, I enjoyed putting together. So I will probably make more of these this size because it's fun. Okay. So that's my sneak peek. I showed you my tote bags. I don't know when they will be available yet because really I want to make some more. So because I've only got 4, and so I want to make some more before I make them available to anybody. It takes me a little while to put them together. I just work on it from time to time. So anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for keeping me accountable on this WIP Wall Wednesday project, because I really need to get this done, because as of last WIP Wall Wednesday, I was telling you that I want to make, I'm going to do the gingerbread boy, because that's a sleeping WIP also. I'm going to work on him next, but I'm going to turn him into a girl. And so, but I'm going to finish this granny square blanket first, and then so that will be my next one. So anyway, that is it, guys. Have a great rest of your week, or well, come back tomorrow though, because tomorrow will be Yarnjoy podcast episode number 165, I think, something like that. So come back tomorrow and I will show you the rest of the stuff that I'm working on. Okay, guys, have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Bye.